We are here for The Expanse Season 2, Episode 6. So we're finally beginning Book 2, huh? This is exciting. Oh man, that ending was so beautiful. So well done. The visuals, the music, chef's kiss. Now, this episode is called Paradigm Shift. It's the start of Book 1. Eros, with all the protomolecule shit, just crashed into Venus. I wonder what this paradigm shift is. Like, my theory of the protomolecule being alive and well and thriving on Venus after that crash, at least they'll start to, is probably going to happen. And with the establishment of protomolecule, I guess, on Venus, that's a paradigm shift. Let's see what they do. Season 2, Episode 6 of The Expanse. Let's go. A quick shout out to my lovely Patreon supporters. Thank you so much for the additional love and support. You guys are truly legendary.
Proto-molecule, they gave the goddamn thing a name.
They're starting with this scene in the previously section. Why?
Destroy right now. We'll hide it.
This is already going to be important this episode. Don't tell me how is anyone going to find that?
It's a declaration of war.
You already did. They pretty much have taken the signal that is war.
We've been ordered to Ganymede
But yeah,
Station.
for some reason they've been sent to Ganymede Station. What is going on Ganymede? Especially this season. Like, they've been name dropping Ganymede pretty much every fucking episode. What's going on Ganymede? 150.
Live. That makes you the most powerful man in the system.
Yeah, so go get him a coffee then. That's Deimos. It's disappearing? It became whole again. Is that a past thing or projection? The UN Mars colony. This is in the past. 137. Let's go back and watch this, because that's a really cool way to show that this is in the past, right? The Deimos is out. There's so much city lights or whatever on Mars. Deimos, the pieces disappear. It becomes whole again. Deimos is one whole. You can see the lights are disappearing. Like, they're getting fainter. Oh, even, is that the atmosphere? Even the atmosphere is getting thinner. They, in fact, ever since starting this colony, have managed to make some kind of a stride in terraforming, because look at the atmosphere. Yeah, this is in the past. Look, the atmosphere is pretty much non-existent now. There's only like little smudges of lights and not sprawling cities.
Filled with the best scientists and technologists humanity had to offer.
Kinda had to be to terraform a new planet.
But everything we built or mined or made was still the property of old Mother Earth.
Yeah.
I was a fusion drive engineer. 80 wanted to start having babies, like all good Martians do. Convinced her that we should buy a second-hand yacht for me to tinker around with instead. I'd been modifying the engine to boost fuel efficiency. I wasn't expecting much, maybe 4% better tops, and I was taking it out for a test run.
Commence pre-flight check.
Okay. Your voice command doesn't work.
Pre-flight check.
Check.
Voice interface had been problematic from
But he has almost 90% fuel supply, 5,500 miles per second. Right now there's 0 g acceleration.
the original owner was Chinese.
This is Chinese.
I turned the damn thing off.
Why would you do that? I mean, it's not like you could speak Chinese. Why would you not fix that first before taking it on a test run? Pre-flight check. Well, it gave you the green signal, I guess. Whoa! How many G's? 3 G's already.
My name's Solomon Epstein.
Epstein? Quite the unfortunate name, but given today's context,
And I changed
Solomon Epstein changed everything. What, with his efficient drive? Fusion drives?
Consensus is that Eros was a test of a new Martian zero inertia drive.
Wow, you just make shit up, huh? Zero inertia. Okay.
It's the single most plausible explanation.
Plausible. Doesn't mean it's true.
It was something else, like a massive relativistic field generator,
Or some other bunch of science words you string together.
is that Eros was a wake-up call. Whatever it was, it's clearly the greatest technological leap since the Epstein drive.
Epstein Drive. That's the name. Okay. I feel like I've read this name somewhere before. I don't know. Have they mentioned this in the show? So, paradigm shift, right? This is the greatest technological leap since Epstein Drive, which was 137 years ago. So, like, multiple generations have passed. Who's that? That's a new guy.
Dr. Iturbe, you're late.
I can't have missed very much.
British?
The Rocinante was closest to Eros than anyone.
Rocinante.
They might have more insight.
Oh, now you want to collaborate with Rocinante. Okay. They've gone silent? I mean, after what they fucking went through.
Are we on the impact site mission?
We commandeered a civilian survey vessel and are
On Venus?
probes. We're also reinforcing the hull to allow us to get closer to the surface. If there's
Reinforcing
anything
the
left
hull,
of
okay,
Eros
yeah.
down there, we'll find it. We'll be on our way to Venus.
That's in a
Expect
week.
Regular updates from you personally.
Understood, sir.
They want to go to Venus and see if anything from Eris remains, and they're gonna go there in a week. So next episode, shit is gonna be crazy. Like they're not gonna reach there in this episode. I don't think so. So, okay, that's not gonna go well.
50 missiles we launched.
So far, sir, we've confirmed aboard on 121 missiles.
What about the rest of them? 29.
Tracking has been very difficult, but we're confident we'll be able to account for all the rest in short order.
What's that look? Either that look is like shady, like he's always been, or what? Christian vouched for them, and now like 29 of their missiles can't be aborted. They can't be. They don't have it under their control. So is that look more like this is on you, bitch? I don't know. He's just so shady, you know.
What you've heard or
Oh, just talking to his mother.
The UN will be
Sending a
monitoring
message.
messages, so there's some things I can't talk about, but I just wanted to let you know that I'm okay. I didn't run from the fight.
That's the character arc, isn't it? He was sent away from home because he was just raised to tackle all the problems and whatnot. Is this his first time in a long time talking to his mother?
I hope you get to meet them someday. One in particular.
I guess at least ever since the Scopula incident.
They love you, Mum and Dad. And Mum and Dad.
I guess she's the one that carried him. We didn't see the other parents, I don't think, in their home. We saw one other guy, I think.
Imagine it must have been like on Earth watching arrows coming at you with no way to stop it.
Terrifying.
Earth and Mars
Like,
can blow each other up out of sheer panic.
No, it's
they might still. Yeah.
molecule turned an asteroid into a
To a
spaceship.
spaceship. That's crazy.
Figure out how it works.
Will you?
It's not a biotoxin or
It's literally alien life form. It's a life form.
toolkit. It's alien.
You still want to destroy our sample?
Ah, the one they hit. The one that they showed in the preview.
Miller wanted to destroy it too, you know.
Miller told me he trusted us to do the right thing, and we did.
Yeah, he said whatever is that's on you. The aerostation thing, that's on me. Like the Nauvoo.
I think part of him never left that terrible little room where we found Julie.
Yeah. I mean, I did talk about this in my episode 5 reaction as well. But like, while it didn't feel like he was, just suicidal or something, he was, after seeing Julie like that and everything, like he was just content. When he went to Eros and all that, afterwards, like on the mission. He was like content to just that be his end as well. He wasn't like trying to make that his end, but he was still content. That's the vibe I got. Sure, he could keep going if there was a way. Even if there weren't any way, he was fine.
I think Miller wanted to be saved.
Somewhere in between there.
Following Eros was ordering you and Amos and Alex to your deaths.
You're the captain, man. Sometimes you gotta make those tough calls,
It's the
and
right thing to do.
your crew will follow you if they believe in you.
The interests of the smooth operations of this vessel and the morale of this crew, I just wanted to let you know that Naomi and I are together.
Oh, okay. How's Amos gonna take this?
When did it start?
Oh, he's just like logical facts. Give me the facts. You remember in Friends where it was Chandler and Monica with Zoe going, "Since London." Amos said, "Since Eros, we were going through hell."
I knew it.
Oh, he knew it.
God damn it!
Oh, they had a bet. They had a bet.
I told you. Arrows, did I say? Yeah, you lost some bet, man.
Oh, it wasn't even a bet about whether they're together or not. It was about when. It tells you how close the crew are right now.
Go ahead, take a shot.
He didn't punch it.
That's because I like you, brother. He said it was a punch. I know.
If he punched you, you would not. Who'd fly the ship? You'd be out cold, I think. Like even on your arm would be fucking broken or something.
She's a good person and I like her, but she's like a sister.
Ah, so that's mutual, that
I mean,
feeling.
don't get me wrong, I'd do her if she let me.
Look at him.
It's supposed to be a punch.
You feel like treated like a child?
Nearly 30 of them kept on going, long after all the others aborted.
Where are they now?
That's the million-dollar question.
That's the question. Like, Fred Johnson and what's her name, drummer? Like, they were on it, right? They had the controls. From what we've seen, drummer could be able to override some codes. Like, I don't want to be sus of Fred again. Like, he's already proven himself to me, but I can't see it being anything else. Like, other than Fred and drummer, like they kept some of the nukes for themselves. That's why, and they somehow like bypassed the abort codes. But why?
Tons of thermonuclear ordnance, state-of-the-art guidance systems, and somehow 30 of them didn't get that self-destruct
Exactly.
message.
That's very true.
They just kept on going.
Where though?
Who knows where?
Thank you for answering. There they are. They're stopping. They're being caught. Netting and all that. Like, that's kind of like the things belters use, right? After they blow up rock, they use those kinds of nets, and then so it's definitely some kind of a belter hand here. Fred Johnson and drummer for sure.
Better than I ever expected. Fuel efficiency was through the roof.
He wanted 4%.
100 times better than anyone had even thought possible. A once-in-a-generation breakthrough.
Once in a generation
And that
breakthrough.
was-
So he anticipated 4%, but now he's like 100 times more than anyone even anticipated. I think even his 4% in his mind was modest. So it's like, it's like 400%.
Shut down. Main.
My guy, you turned down the voice commands. You have to manually fucking press it.
She was making my body so damn heavy it was getting hard to even move.
Yeah, even you moving this much is surprising. With that amount of force. His hand is broken. Oh.
But it wasn't the worst part.
What's the worst
Because the
part?
most dangerous thing about being in a high G burn is that if it goes on too long,
Well, yeah. And it's accelerating, you know? The G's were going up constantly, so.
So, how is June?
This is Dr. Iturbi.
I hear he's been away on Luna for quite some time.
Don't touch her hand.
Those days are gone.
Oh, they used to date. But guy, come on, boundaries.
In that room, my opinion would have only made me less popular than I already am.
Why are you less popular?
More like radical.
Radical, eh?
To keep these things to yourself.
Yeah, just bark.
Problem with Colonel Janus. As a scientist, I mean, his personality disorders are obvious, but he can only conceive the world in terms of things he's already seen. Mysterious bioweapon unleashed by Mars, which Mars believes was unleashed by us, which we did not. Did we?
We did not.
Sort of. Some people from Earth.
Suddenly, Eros, the entire asteroid, moves.
Yeah, crazy stuff.
Practically defies every single known law of physics. Now, Janus thinks that means there's a new Martian weapon. Some staggering breakthrough on an incredible scale of a technology they've been pursuing utterly unsuccessfully for years.
But they've been busy, one, with terraforming, and ever since there was starting to be conflicts, they poured everything they had in their military might. So when the fuck would they have time to work on something like this? Time and resources, you know?
Doesn't make any sense at all that Mars would want to test their groundbreaking technology in a biohazard zone.
That they created,
That they
apparently.
themselves created.
Yeah. Yeah. Stupid.
Eros was infected by an entirely new order of technology, something from somewhere else, somewhere beyond the reach of our species.
You already believe it's alien? Like, how many things have you crossed off the list to reach that conclusion. Like, you're already there.
It was our first contact with alien life.
It literally said it. Okay. So I guess they're trying to portray him as, like, as he said, radical. But he thinks very much outside the box, I guess. Because he's already reached the conclusion that it's alien technology. How? We don't know, but we can assume, I guess.
I have a file with 900 pages of analysis and contingency plans for war with Mars. My file for what to do if an advanced alien species
It's
comes
non-existent,
along.
I think.
It's 3 pages
It's
long.
at least 3 pages.
It begins with step 1. Find God.
Yeah, what else can you do?
Venus.
Ooh.
You can pull the strings and get me on that ship. I will be your eyes and your ears. I'll be your own private back channel to everything we find, unfiltered by Janice and Aaron Wright.
Oh, that caught her interest.
Let me prove I'm right.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Ah, they're on Tycho. Oh, hell yeah. That's my crew. The heroes.
With his final words,
As Diogo.
he said to me, "You are the future.
No, it didn't. He said, go get laid, kid.
You must continue the fight for the belt. You must live."
Damn, what kind of a character arc is he being sent on now? Like, a fucking revolutionary?
They filed a lawsuit over the Naboo against the Tycho Corporation and
The
myself.
Mormons are suing you?
I'm in some deep shit.
Yeah.
Nukes. These are planet busters, designed to evade the best defense system.
Planet busters.
The missiles could be retargeted and sent right back at the inners. Or anyone else.
Yep, I fucking knew it. Look at him. But he's not hiding it, you know?
We scooped him up and brought him back to Tycho, inside gas freighters and ore ships.
We could use some help removing the countermeasures.
They want Naomi's help.
The only thing those weapons are good for is first strike.
Well, they're good for a lot of things. They can be used as deterrents.
Ah, that's the good old, in our real world, right? It's just nukes. Threat of nuclear war just keeps everyone down.
Earth and Mars are still in the dark about the protomolecule. We need to tell them everything we know about.
Hold in with this. We need to tell everyone everything right now.
That is alien technology that we barely comprehend. That would cause system-wide errors, changed everything. And whenever that happens, Belters always lose. We're gonna take advantage of every edge we
See, he's Belters first, but I think Holden is like just justice and humanity first, and that's the difference. Oh, he's finally hooking up with her. Okay.
Out there in the black,
Look at Alex.
20 G's and your whole boat is
20
vibrating
G's.
underneath you, about to shake herself apart. Hell, if I had flown any faster, I would have caught up yesterday. Bam! Pumping that juice hits you like an ice cold bullet in the spine, and you are out there flying, just on pure instinct.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Back off and settle down, you hear?
Oh, that's a hero you're hitting. Okay. Amos, where did you come from?
Amos?
Okay, stop. You're gonna kill him. Stop.
You live here or something?
Yeah, I got a flat next door.
This door's a brothel. Yeah.
Yeah, he grew up in one. Which I'm awaiting a better backstory, like in more detail. While editing, I noticed that whole pedophile dialogue he had. What's up? Like there's something up.
What do you want?
So Holden is just always just chilling at the Rocinante. In the Rocinante, just or was this arranged? Like did they call him here?
What do you want?
It's funny. He's just always there in the ship.
Now, I've been straight with you since the first time I approached you after
That's
the
true.
Tanager.
That is
I
true.
have done exactly what I said I was going to do. But now I'm getting the feeling that you're not being straight with me. After you left Arrows with Miller, first time,
So season 1, episode 10.
your way back, you cut thrust for nearly 5 hours. What for?
So this would have been around the time when they were having that lasagna dinner, talking about that whole thing. Oh, hiding the protomolecule. That's what they were doing.
You are nav logs.
Yeah, you got
Spying on you. Through your logs, huh?
Burial at sea, which means that it's none of your goddamn business.
But it was mostly that protomolecule sample that they hid. That's why it was shown in the preview. This is going to become a problem this episode.
Mars, the belt, the
Yep, that's what I said. Fred is like Belter's first, but Holden is like humanity first.
It's a beautiful dream, son. And I hope I'm around to see it come
Yeah.
true. But in this world that we live
A realist versus idealist kind of thing.
you have to pick a side.
Yes, and the side is gonna be humanity soon. You'll see. Hopefully. I don't know. I don't think that the factions are ever gonna be like, hell yeah, we're one. They're just always gonna fight. That's just humans.
At the rate my drive was burning, my fuel was gonna last for weeks.
Yeah, there's like 400% more efficient than ever. He had 89.9% fuel supply, I think, when he started. And it's just at 89.7. Look at his speed. He was going 5,500 miles per second before he started the drive. 342,000 miles per second. What the fuck? That is so fast. And it's climbing. A new message. It's like, oh, my chance.
Signal for help.
How are you even moving, my guy, with all that pressure? Look at his arms, it's all blistered up.
It was my only hope.
It's gone way beyond 10 Gs. You're fucked. Turning off the voice command was not the move. Is this cortisol? I'm not gonna understand any of those, but sure. Yeah, you're doing some calculations. What are you gonna find? That's what I'm interested in. Hooking into the Matrix again. There's Julie Mao. There's Dresden's clip on the side as well. He's keeping a close eye on, like, he's gonna want every possible opportunities for the Belters. So he's keeping a very, very close eye. Look at it. Any revelation or whatever Cortazar gets, Fred wants to use it as, take advantage of it to improve their standings in the solar system political bullshit. Which again, he's been honest about all this, so.
Not all the details. Nothing about the protomolecule, just about them. A Belter. And an Earther who was an OPA member that sacrificed themselves to save the cradle of humanity.
And who has a better story than Bran Stark? No.
Got the job done.
He did.
Okay, I'll do it.
Really? Like, again, like, Fred is just, doing his thing. He has his own agendas, he has his own goals, but I think I do think he's an honorable guy so far. Like, he's done everything. Nothing has been hidden, really.
It works. He wants to control.
He's been very transparent.
Fred's trying to protect the belt.
Or so he claims.
No, he does.
It's too dangerous to leave our sample out there anymore.
That's why the preview was there.
Here's another option. We can give our sample to Mars.
What?
Think about
No.
it. They're the only players in this whole goddamn game that didn't do any of the bad stuff.
They nuked Phoebe.
They nuked Phoebe, yeah. I know that all sides have good points, which is so fucking difficult. All you can do is sit and watch it play out, because all sides have their reasons. There's not like anyone like just inherently evil. Oh, I'm gonna do evil things. No, everyone has their reasons. Everyone has their like goals, agendas. Like you can understand it from every perspective. So all you can do is just sit and watch.
What they found there is secret. You don't know what the hell you're talking about, as usual.
Neither do you, though.
Anyways,
He's still angry.
anyone can think of something good to do with that shit. It's them.
Since when has Mars done anything that wasn't in the interest of Mars?
They saved our lives for starters.
No, they were trying to save their ass as well because of Holden's message. Like, Mars isn't just an amazing utopia. There's problems there with the mindset and everything. Like, they're too focused on. I guess you gotta be to literally terraform a planet, but like no one's without their problem,
And then we're gonna have another Eros or worse. The only way to prevent that is to destroy it. All of it, while we still can.
Dresden wasn't working alone. Do you seriously believe we've got the only remaining sample in the system?
We just
True.
When Dresden's people lost the Anubis,
Something that important on Phoebe, but they just scraped all of it and put it on the Anubis and sent it to Eros? No. They definitely had backups throughout the system somewhere. There's no way. And Jules Pierre Mao, definitely knows the location of some. Like, there is no way this is all of the samples. Either that or they didn't clear out Phoebe completely of the proto molecule. They just took what they had to, and all that shit happened. So it was lost. Maybe. There's like a minuscule chance that because of all the events that happened, that yes, the protomolecule sample on Anubis and Eris, that's the only thing remaining. Eris crashed into Venus. And as far as they know right now, they think right now, it's just gone, eviscerated when crashing into Venus. I don't believe that to be the case. That would be kind of anticlimactic. There is a slight chance that Holden is right and they have the only last sample of protomolecule left.
We vaporized the Anubis. Phoebe, the original source, was destroyed. We broke Dresden Station down to the bolts. Nothing was there. And Eros burned up in Venus.
So you think?
This close.
You guys think that?
Once and for all.
We should kill it, drive into the goddamn sun.
Who's to say it can? I mean, sun is too damn violent. So, I mean, have they exhausted the possibility at all that it can survive being blasted into the sun? Because all it needs is energy, and sun is just pure energy. Yes, common sense really just tells there's no way anything can survive that. It's a fucking sun. But like, do they really know though? You know, just sending it into the sun. Do they really know that's gonna work? Oh, they're actually doing it. Oh, it's a simulation. Wait, is this still a simulation or did they actually launch it? Imagine it goes near Venus and it just... I knew it. She fucking pressed simulation. I fucking knew it. Oh, shit. This is a conflict waiting to happen in the future. Holden, Alex, and Amos all think that yes, we decided to send the nuke with protomolecule off to the sun. It has already been sent. We've done it. There's no more protomolecule that we had hidden. But Naomi fucking didn't do it. So now not only is she the only one that knows that, you know, that knows that didn't happen. She's the one that kept it hidden. She knows the location and she knows that there's more protomolecule out there, which Holden and the gang thinks they've sent it off into the sun. There is no way that's not going to come back and bite them in the ass. Either that or really come in clutch and save their ass, but their ass is on the line. Back to Solomon. Man, out of range, jeez. Like, we don't even know how much anymore.
Sooner or later, it happens to us all.
How is he narrating this though? Like, is this just a stylistic choice? A storytelling choice?
In a sustained high G burn, what usually kills you is a stroke.
And he's got it.
What happens next?
Oh my god. Time elapsed. It has been 4 hours. And in 4 hours, only 0.8% of the fuel was used. And he went from 5,000 miles per second. I assume this is miles per second. I've been saying this all episode. I could be wrong, but... Oh, it could be meters per second, actually. 5,000 meters per second. Not miles. Why would you use miles in space? Either way, that's a vast distance, whatever. Miles per second, I'll just keep calling it. I'm enticing comments. Miles per second, that's like 2.5 million? Yeah. 2.5 million meters per second.
But she had the plans for
She had the plans for his drive. What if this was one of those bargaining chips that Mars used to gain their independence? Like, hey, we'll share this breakthrough technology with you so that solar system, traversing the solar system is just a piece of cake, right? And we can colonize the system using this technology. We'll share it with you if we can be independent of you. That is very likely. Because at that point, I don't think they would have enough of a military might to just threaten Earth for independence. So they probably dealt using the Epstein drive, and then strengthened their military so much that Earth couldn't fuck with them anymore.
They'd make her rich for the rest of her life.
Or maybe they'll take it, I don't know. I don't think Mars works like that.
Mine the asteroids, colonize the belt, remake the solar system. My drive would give us the edge we needed to finally break free from Earth.
Yeah.
And build a new world for ourselves.
This was the paradigm shift of 137 years ago.
Horrible thing about technology. It changes everything.
It does. And now the proto-molecule has pretty much changed everything. Like Fred Johnson said, Eros changed everything, right? Oh, that's another paradigm shift. This is Jupiter. Oh, Ganymede. It's an That's why people are fucking obsessed with Ganymede. That's where food comes from. Joint UN and MCRN facility. Okay. So it's almost like our space station or something. Or Greenland? Antarctica. Oh, there's a settlement city like thing there as well. I believe in our world, there's talks about how Ganymede and Europa are the most likely candidates for life. So I'm pretty sure this is Ganymede is also just frozen surface with water below the surface, kind of like Europa, right? So each of those kidney-shaped settlement is a farm, I imagine. Oh, this is so cool. Yeah, the floor looks like frozen waves. So definitely frozen water, I believe. I could be wrong. Oh, look at Jupiter in the background. That's so cool. So they've been sent here for something. They're asking for help, signaling you. Oh, look at Jupiter in the background. 6 people are coming towards you.
Barrows was our tech. Be nice to have something in our back pocket to turn Earth to slag if need be.
Damn.
Unfortunately for our species, no human being is dumb enough to put you in charge.
Ah. He likes that.
Stickman, you're getting a little close to the UN line. Back off, maintain.
Ooh. Okay. Ganymede, this. Oh, and there's the Sirocco up in orbit. And is that yeah, the red one is the Sirocco, blue one is the UN ship, UNN 89292. Yeah. So those were the 2 ships we just saw in orbit. And there's literally a line, kind of like South Korea and North Korea. They're just chilling and walking this way. Why? Why are you trying to cross the line just chilling?
You're in the mood to talk?
Miller and Fred published the story.
Like Jules Pierre Mao.
He's a good man, Christian.
Is he?
Now that he was involved with Eros, own daughter was working with the OPA to stop him.
So the story is out.
We need to know what he knows. He trusts you.
Does he? Not anymore, I don't think. He's almost getting cornered at this point. She knows it. She knows what she's doing.
You're really willing to cut him a deal?
Yes, and for anyone who could help us understand what we're dealing with.
I know the facts, but I just don't understand it. Oh, look at the background. There's something flying. That's nice. It makes the world look so believable, you know? Adding things like that.
He has 2 sons, and another daughter that he adores.
2 sons and a daughter. Don't tell me the daughter is the woman we saw on the Anubis when Julie was first captured.
Good. And please let them know that, if they can't, I will rain hellfire down on them all.
Whoa.
I will freeze their assets, cancel their contracts, and I have the power to do it.
Oh, she does.
I am the fucking hero.
Oh,
who
that's right.
Saved Mother Earth from the cataclysm that Jules Pierre Mao unleashed. Their mother, the children, their children, all of them pariahs, outlaws, hunted and on the run for the rest of their days until we find them and nail each and every last.
Bro, I love how they're just sticking to this shot and letting her pour her fucking heart out. In a subtle way, she's also including Sadavir into that mess. It's like, do not fuck with me anymore.
Before you tell them that.
Yeah. Look at that look. Don't fuck with me. That's the look that was. And he knows it. That wasn't just intended for the Jules Mao family. It was mainly for them, but also any collaborators.
What the hell are you doing? Fixing the Martian flag.
I've never actually clearly seen a Martian flag.
Most ain't a moon anymore. It's just a bunch of rock.
That is not funny.
Oh, I mean, he is Martian, so he's gonna not like that.
Makes me smile every time I walk past it.
What the fuck?
Do you want to do something about it? Go ahead. Take a shot.
He just barks at him. Oof.
Is this your messed up way of telling me you're sorry? Was it messed up? Jesus. Because I took care of that guy who was kicking your ass and I made you look weak. Is that what you think? The way I see it, there's only
Is that
three
not
kinds of
what
people in
happened,
this
though?
world. Bad ones, ones you follow, and ones you need to protect.
But so I'm the one you need to protect, is that right?
Yeah, there's nothing to be ashamed of.
Bad ones you need to protect, and ones you follow. So for Amos, Alex is the one you protect. I guess Naomi and Holden are people you follow. So is he self-proclaiming he's the bad one?
At a breaching pod where 25 people get blown to pieces in order to protect you. I'm a big boy.
I'm a big boy. I'm a big boy. He's trying to, what, override UN control?
I'd suggest discharging the gyros first.
Ah, here comes Naomi.
I wasn't expecting your help.
Belters have to help each other. No one else will.
Is that why you kept the proto-molecule thing? Or, like, what is up with Naomi? I mean, I understand she believes that is some kind of a virus and you can use that sample to make a vaccine or anything that can help. But like, that could have been that's such a 50-50. That could be a huge mistake, but that could also be the clutch that they will need in the coming future, somewhere in the future. Is drummer like fond of Naomi in more than a friend's way? Like, I don't know, the way she's looking at her. Look at this. Yeah, look at the way she's looking at her. Okay. Epstein Drive Technologies. So Katie, either it's Katie or not, that's literally a corporation. Everything is using the Epstein Drive, eh? Look at that, that's like a frozen ocean. And those hills, small hills are like waves. It's a drone. Transponder is unknown on Ganymede, such a sensitive place it seems. That they have a border, don't cross the border, jointly owned by UN and MCRN. How is a drone with an unknown transponder code allowed there? Whose is it? To whom it belong? What's going on? Is the same dudes crossing line? No, they're firing. What the fuck?
Overwatch, this is Stickman. We are registering movement on the UN line. 6 Marines.
The same 6 Marines.
About 2.3 clicks out on foot.
Now they're charging you. They're running. Ow! Same. What the fuck?
They're jamming us!
Whoa. They're like sprinting towards them, bro. Look at them.
They're jamming us!
Oh, I mean, you can't take off the helmet. I was like, take it off. No, you can't. Yo, what the fuck?
We need to boost our signal.
Sorry, sir, we're still on blackout. 1 minute
Blackout.
God damn it!
It turned blue. It turned blue. Huh? Who's firing on who? What is going on? I don't understand. Is it a third party that started attacking them? There goes the satellite solar panel thing. Even we don't know who fired first. Why? Yo! I knew it. Previously they showed that someone in the background was like weird. Look at the one in the back. I knew it. Because there were originally 6 people on the radar. Even on the ship they showed it. So this middle one, this one. Look at that. That's... What the fuck? Look at this. That's not a human. And they're turning around shooting at it. You're seeing this, right, Gunny? They're not shooting towards you. They're running towards you, but shooting behind them.
I can't believe we're doing this.
Doing what? What? He's just dead? What happened? Was it a case of as soon as the jamming began, whoever did the jamming, both sides just started firing on each other? Is that tense, right now? Is that what happened here? Because this was confusing. Towards the end, right now, we saw that one was the UN ship and the other was the Sirocco, right? They're firing on each other or on the glass panel things. But yeah, the Sirocco got fucked. So obviously they were also exchanging fire on each other. Either a third party completely instigated this, or the jamming on the moon on Ganymede just made them open fire. Shit just hit the fan so fast. What happened? Saeed is dead. Oh, he's still running. That's Hillman. I mean, I said in episode 1, season 2, episode 1, they were gonna die. The way they were introduced and were interacting with each other, it was pretty obvious, but like, not like this. What happened? Oh, this Gunny. She seems to have survived. There's air coming out. There's the drone again. And yeah, the explosion up there. The glass things. Oh, that looks so sick. Look at that. Yo! What the fuck? And it exploded? And it fucking ended there. What was that last 5 minutes? What the fuck happened? What the fuck is this? She keeps seeing this drone that's following them. And now the drone is on her. Why? And then comes the fucking proto-molecule monster, but the camera keeps focusing on the drone. And it even starts bleeping red in a moment. What's happening? See, it's again focusing there, and it beeps. And it explodes. Draper turns away, but it looks like it explodes or something. Yo, what is happening? Now I want to keep this on. My hair is a mess. What is happening? Okay, let me get this straight, okay? On Saturn, there's Phoebe, right? What am I doing? This is Phoebe, right? There's Jupiter. This is the asteroid where Ceres, Eros, all of them are. This is the belt. And then there's Mars, there's Earth, there's Venus, there's Mercury, and then there's the sun, right? Let's say this is Ganymede. This is Jupiter. Such a small Jupiter, but sure, whatever. That's Jupiter, okay? So, what the fuck is this drawing? So on Phoebe was the quote-unquote extrasolar object sent by aliens eons ago that got trapped on Saturn. Dresden believes it was headed for Earth. Dresden believes this was headed for Earth, but got trapped by Saturn's gravity. It revolves backwards and all that, right? That's why it's weird. And protomolecule was discovered on Phoebe, since it was the extrasolar object that aliens sent the protomolecule on this. Okay. And with the Anubis, there was somewhere around here, I believe, right? On one of the moons or something here, the Canterbury and stuff. The Canterbury Scopuli things happened around here somewhere, I believe, right? And it went, the Anubis was headed somewhere here, because Ceres is here, Eros is also here. So the Eros incident happened here. This is Ganymede. And all of that up to the previous episode, episode 5, everything happened here as they were moving towards Earth, but then changed course and crashed into Venus. Right? Protomolecule. Now, according to Cortazar, the protomolecule was building something. We never really saw it because whatever technology or whatever you want to call it that was used on Eros was just Julie Mao as the seed crystal, literally thinking she's on a ship and driving around, like flying around Eros, the whole station, as if it was a ship and she wanted to go home. That's why he was headed towards Earth. But Miller convinced her to go crash it into Venus. When Miller was making his way towards Julie, it was making a humanoid figure, right? It was making the hands, fingers, and all that. And what we saw just now on Ganymede, that was a fucking protomolecule monster I don't want to call it a zombie. It seemed very like intentional and sentient almost. Where in the timeline did that ever get to happen? Like from Phoebe, they sent the protomolecule sample to the Anubis. The only other place was on that rock near Eros that Miller and crew, the Rocinante crew, nuked, and the other sample that they hid somewhere in the belt, somewhere random, right? But it's concealed, it's in a nuke, it's safe there. We've never heard any talks about any other plans. I'm sure they had backups somewhere. So let's say they also had a backup protomolecule on Ganymede without anyone knowing somehow. Such a like tension filled place. Even then, on Eros for all that to happen, before that it was just some goo, right? They fed the protomolecule 100,000 people on Eros, the whole station, and then it started to evolve. To get to the level of what we just saw, the monster, protomolecule monster, that wouldn't have been possible independently on Ganymede because we've never heard any kinds of incidents happening on Ganymede of this scale. Hell, before season 2, Ganymede was hardly mentioned. Season 2, they've been prepping us, I guess. The whole season, really, almost every episode, some kind of Ganymede has been mentioned in some capacity, I believe. Every episode. Like they want you to remember Ganymede is going to be important. And it is. But I don't understand how this has happened. Right? So from the Anubis, it was on Eros. From Eros, it was heading towards Earth, but it crashed onto Venus. It was building something. Now, either since it made Eros the whole station stealth, right? Maybe without anyone knowing, it sent something to Ganymede. Like, I guess this trajectory would make sense before it started heading off course. Like, one of those possibilities is that the protomolecule thing evolved enough and was like, yeah, sent whatever it was building, that monster, from Eros to Ganymede for some reason. I don't know why. Or while it was on the run, or at least going towards the Earth, and it was being chased by missiles, by the Rocinante crew and all that, it sent something like a backup, not to Mars, but all the way to Ganymede. Or after it crashed here, it sent something to Ganymede. I don't understand what the fuck I'm drawing here, but like this is, how did this happen? That was not just some goo or some bullshit. No, that was a like very, very evolved creature. Monster. Protomolecule, like I don't even want to call it a zombie or something. Like it was a full-on protomolecule creature. And there's the drone that keeps following them. It was blinking. The camera kept focusing on the drone. Either they've not talked about this Ganymede situation in the show at all, and it's going to be new information for us with everything going on. Like this was just something in the background happening, and the show wasn't focusing on it at all. And now we're going to get the information, or we do have the pieces already, and it's just waiting to be put together. But maybe I don't have all the pieces yet, you know. A part of me is like, remember episode 10, season 1, episode 10, when Kenzo stumbled upon the protomolecule thing. It took his shape, checked him out, and then it didn't like take him over or something. No, it yanked him into the core or something. Could this be related? That's a pin. Whatever Miller saw it was building when he was trying to reach Julie, is it that thing? We don't know it. Even if it is any of this, how did it end up on Ganymede? We don't know. Draper's entire crew is dead. She turned around and it exploded at the end. Her fate is unknown. I believe she's gonna survive. Like she has had like character development actually, set up. The other characters, Hillman, Travis, Saeed, they didn't have any character arcs set up really. But Draper has a character arc set up. It hasn't been fulfilled yet. So I doubt she's gonna die right now. But something happened there. It exploded. She turned around. We'll see next episode. How did it reach Ganymede? Even if it was just sent, a sample was sent on Ganymede, there's no way it fed on enough biomass to evolve to that extent, right? So either it was sent from Eros during the last two episodes, somewhere in the last two episodes, or it was sent from Venus, or while it was on its way to Venus, Earth, Venus, on its way inwards. If it originated there, if this is a completely new thing that we're just now starting to learn, then I guess there's nothing we can do. That's just new information we're gonna have to take. Ganymede was just a mess just now. You know, the proto-molecule monster, did it jam there? Like the jamming, right? The drone. I don't know. We didn't get a very clear look at it, but like my mind keeps going back to Kenzo on that. Like I don't the especially the drone. Why would they keep focusing on that shit? Like I just match Kenzo and that kind of technology for some reason. I guess because of his feats we see in season 1, right? He's very good with hacking into stuff, technology, and all that. The eye camera, the drone has one eye, kind of thing, right? I don't know why that gave me major Kenzo vibe, but I was wrong in episode 4, season 2, episode 4, when it was the crew of Marasmus, but I thought it was Kenzo's doing, but I was wrong. But this one, I don't know. I could be right. Something about Kenzo and that situation. Why would they show it like that? I guess for shock value and cliffhanger for season 1 finale, but still, they could have used anything else. Done anything else. No, the proto-molecule took its shape, checked him out, and then yanked him. That's a real possibility. I just witnessed madness. So as soon as the jamming began on Ganymede, I'm either assuming it was the proto-molecule Kenzo thing. I'm just going to call it that until proven otherwise. Either it was that thing's doing, or for some reason the Martians did it. I mean, the UN side did it for some reason. Why would they do that? Someone was even calling for help from inside the station, inside one of their like habitats or something. So no, the jamming had to have been done by the proto-molecule thing. Or is the Mao, right? They even teased he has 2 sons and 1 daughter. If my guess is correct that the daughter is the same woman we saw on the Anubis when Julie was captured, maybe they're still actively working on this. They somehow had that proto-molecule monster somewhere with them, with their experimentations or something, and they unleashed it there, and the drone is them just staking out, like just checking the situation, what it's doing, what it's learning, what's happening. They're just collecting data, and they're the ones that use the jamming. But the jamming was so violent. I don't know. It's either the proto-molecules doing or the Mao people they're doing. And that drone, the proto-molecule thing, either that's Kenzo or some kind of a different experiment they had, and they're monitoring the situation using the drone. What other possibilities could it be? I mean, it could be so many other things that I couldn't even possibly come up with. I don't know. I'm going to have to watch more episodes, right? They're going to have to explain this to me. Like, what happened here? I cannot fucking tell what happened. This whole scene was just like her declaration of pretty much war against the Maos. And the look on Sadavia's face was so good.
Make sure you tell them that.
What if he did? What if he did relay this message and then immediately shit goes south on Ganymede? What if that's related? Again, another distraction, right? Distract them from us. This bullshit on Ganymede. Pitting Earth and Mars on each other. Because up there on the orbit, down there is chaos. Everyone's dying. The proto-molecule thing is wreaking havoc. Up there in the orbit, they're like, the Martian side is like the UN is doing something. The UN side is the Martians are doing something. And it appeared that there's a third party group of ships. They're They're like, yeah, the jamming has begun. I believe on the UN side as well, the same conversation happened. The comms are being jammed from the surface. Right? So I think the same conversation happened on the UN side, and they're just like, but no. See, their thing turned blue, battle mode, because at this point they were already under attack, either by the UN force or the third party. Earlier we saw a map of Ganymede, not a map, but like a chart. And on the orbit, there was one Martian ship and one UN ship. We didn't see anything else. Where are all these small things coming from? Are they more stealth ships? What if, Sadavir did relay that message and somehow immediately they were like, fuck Ganymede up. We need to distract them. It could be completely unrelated as well, but it keeps focusing on the fucking drone and it blips red. It even gave it a sound. If that was not important, why would they give it a sound as well, Like, listen, it gives a sound. Why bother giving that a sound if it was just there for some kind of a visual effect? No, that's clearly important. Not only is the camera constantly focusing on it, it bleeps red. Why need to do that if it's not important? 3 times. And each beep also has an audible beep. I don't know, man. This episode has me fucking dying to know what's happened and what's gonna happen. That's for sure. Wow. I've exhausted my brain with the possibilities. I guess I'm just gonna have to wait and watch the next episode to get more answers, because I think that what we saw at the end of this episode, the Ganymede incident, that was just a ground reality of just then and there shit hitting the fan, not knowing what's going on. Both Draper and the people in orbit are also clueless as to what really happened, because it just immediately happened. And we're also in the same boat. So I think the show meant that whole situation to be a bit confusing, a bit like, what the fuck happened? It works as a good cliffhanger for the episode as well. And also, it makes sense that it's the ground reality. No one knows what's going on right now. That's just chaos, pure chaos. And we are put in the same shoes. So that's the takeaway I'm going to take from this, and wait for more information in the coming episodes. If you made it this far, wow, thank you so much for watching this much of me just yapping. Don't forget to drop a like, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and leave your thoughts in the comments. And I'll see you all in the next episode of The Expanse.